Hey guys, it's Brittany. I know it's been a while. The holidays snuck up on me, and I'm just now feeling like I'm a normal person again. With New Year's comes new deductibles for insurance, and it's a big deal with type 1 diabetics because having type 1 diabetes is super expensive, um, which I believe is totally messed up. But I did some math, and don't quote me on it because I'm not a really good mathematician. But just to stay alive, just insulin, the basic need that we all need. It's like our water. We literally shrivel up and die and go into a coma if we don't have it. But it costs about $300 without insurance per vial, and you need about 3 or 4 of those a month on average. So I did some math, and it's $12,000 a year without insurance just for something that we need to live. And it makes me really mad because we don't choose this lifestyle. Our pancreases literally don't work, and we have to pay $12,000 a year if you don't have insurance. I'm really lucky, and I'm on my mom's insurance for 1 more year. So I only pay $50 for a 3-month supply, which is incredible. It's actually one of the lowest that I've ever heard of, so I'm very blessed. But there are a lot of people out there who aren't blessed like that and actually are paying out of pocket, which is forcing some of them to have to go to places like Mexico and Canada just to get something they need to live. Also, a lot of people are rationing their insulin, just trying to make it by and save some, so they're making their sugars go higher than they should, which is damaging their internal organs, and a lot of people are actually dying from rationing their insulin. Sorry, it's my dogs. They like to make noise. So that's just insulin, and then going on to other things that we need. So a lot of people have insulin pumps, which I'm on the Omnipod. It's a great pump. It's tubeless, but just for 1 month supply, even with my great insurance, which I pay only 20%, it's costing me $130 a month, which is about $400 for a 3-month supply, and that's with my insurance. So I did some math, and again, don't quote me on it, because I'm not a math person, but that comes out to about $1,600 without insurance to have an insulin pump, and that's per month. That's not per year. So again, very blessed. Another thing that's not covered by some people's insurance is the Dexcom. Mine, again, I'm really lucky. I only pay 20% of that. But there's 3 components to that. So if you are paying without insurance, it's going to cost you a whole lot. If I can find my notes. A 1 month supply of just the sensors, which you need to read your sugars, costs about $500 without insurance. And then it costs about $300 just for the transmitter, and that only lasts 3 months. So you need 4 of those, so it's about $1,200 for a year supply. On top of 500 times 12, I think that's 6,000. Not a math person. I don't know if that's right, so don't use it against me. But anyways, the moral of my story is that it's ridiculous how much this stuff costs, and people shouldn't be dying because of it. I have the Dexcom, and it just reads my blood sugar every 5 minutes. I don't know where it's at, or else I'd show you. But it's literally a lifesaver. It'll wake me up in my sleep. It'll say, hey, you're high, or hey, you're low, and then I can take action for wherever my numbers are. I go to the gym once in a blue moon. And my sugars always go low, so if I didn't have that Dexcom, I might be unconscious on the floor at the gym where no one knows what's wrong with me. But with the Dexcom, you'll see me chugging a juice box or some Gatorade or something instead. It warns me a while before, and then how fast I'm actually dropping, which is really cool because then I know how much sugar I need and how serious the drop is. So that isn't even covered. I think it might be now. A lot of insurances say that it's not necessary, and it drives me nuts because how is something that saves lives not necessary? Insulin prices also have gone up 1,000-something% in the past 5 years, I want to say. I can't remember the exact year versus percentage, but it's gone up drastically, and it's the same exact drug. They are just realizing, like, hey, this is a market. These people need this to live, so they're going to find a way to pay. And I think it's absolutely ridiculous, and there needs to be a change. There's no way that me at 25 can pay the $12,000 just for insulin without my Omnipod or my Dexcom, let alone people who are even younger who aren't lucky enough to be on their parents' insurance. I don't know what they expect us to do for a living to be able to afford just that. That's not even including doctor visits, special tests we have to get done, like anything major. That's just a liquid in a little bottle about that big that we need to live. And it's scary that they're marketing it at such a high price when it literally is the same thing. And it used to be, I think it was $50 a bottle, and now it's $300. Don't quote me. I'm bad at numbers. But our lives aren't for marketing. It makes me mad just because if I could get rid of this disease by working out or eating healthy, I would be the healthiest person in the world. But it's never going away, and that kind of scares me because how much money can people really afford to pay for this? And it's a terrible disease already, let alone the fact you have to pay out of pocket for stuff to keep you alive. And Happy New Year. Tune back in. Not sure what I'm talking about next time, but I promise not to cry. I always cry. I'm emotional. This disease sucks. And it really sucks that we have to spend so much money on stuff just to stay alive. So think about that the next time you make a diabetes joke. Thanks.